It's MORAA, the truth teller. MORAA, MORAA, the one and only truth teller.
Someone once said that love is the most beautiful thing to have, the hardest thing to earn, and the most painful thing to lose. Some people say love is blind, while others say that love is the one that sees farthest. I don't know what you think, guys. I have just watched a video by Vinn Vincent. Some of you all may have known Vinn Vincent during the time of Vinn and Lenny. He was going out. He had this girlfriend who was a German, and they had a YouTube channel together, and they were really, they were a couple goals. People were actually looking up to them, and they broke up, and there was a lot of stuff that went to back and forth on the internet. People were divided. Some were on Vinn's side, some were on Lenny's side, and we saw a lot of commotion on the streets. But it all died down. They went their separate ways, and they moved on. And Vinn happened to hook up with this lady called Bonita, Sophia. They met in Uganda. They were, really doing well. People were loving them. I personally love, their dance videos, how they, they just looked good together. They looked happy. They looked like, they had something going. They looked like, they were going somewhere. In fact, I was even thinking of, maybe wedding bells are going to be ringing soon. I remember also, a couple of months ago, I think it's 2 months ago, Lenny came to visit Kenya. And, speculations ran rife. People were talking, about why is she in Kenya? Has she come to divorce Vinn? Oh, by the way, Lenny and Vinn were actually married. So people came to, people were asking, has she come to finalize the divorce? And, people were actually speculating a lot. I remember during this time, Vinn came out and did a video and assured people that, what, I am here to protect my woman, that is Sophia, and I'm not going to let anybody or anything make her feel a certain type of way. I love her, and, I'm going to protect her by all means. And, people were happy and said, what? Thank God, Vinn, is protective of this girl, because people had started to feel like Lenny was coming to bring some sort of competition, some sort of, negative vibes. Because, guys, remember, this is, your boyfriend's ex, and they are actually still married. So, being in Bonita's shoes, I can imagine what she was thinking. I just can imagine what was going through her mind. But then again, with Vinn's assurance, I felt, if I was Bonita, I would have felt safe, And so, everybody felt confident that all is well. And, Lenny continued doing her thing, vlogging with the Vonya brothers. And, Vinn and Bonita decided to leave the country. And they continued with their tour, they continued with their escapades, their adventures, and all this stuff. So, guys, it is also important to note, to remember that, Sophia has an organization in Uganda, and that is where she's based. So Vinn decided to also go and stay there with her. And, he sold his household stuff in Kenya. He sold most of his stuff and decided to sort of permanently relocate to, Uganda to be with Sophia, which was a good thing. It is what love can make somebody do, guys. People do crazy stuff for love, and love does crazy things to people. So, guys, recently, people have noticed that, Vinn has left Uganda, and, people have, when you follow somebody, you will realize changes when you see them, And so people have been asking Vinn, like, what is happening? Why did you leave Uganda? Did you do anything wrong to Sophia? What's going on? So Vinn has come out with this video to clarify everything, explain everything, set the record straight so that people can stop asking him these questions. And he is saying that this is the last time he is addressing this issue because, he doesn't have to be addressing it every other time. And he also says that, in the video, he said that he will only address the things that he deems fit. He's not going to address everything. Because, guys, let me tell you, out here on the streets, sometimes when you talk too much, I actually can relate to Vinn. Because when you talk too much, then, whatever you say is actually used against you, on these same streets. So it is better to tell people what, you can handle them speculating about or talking about. Don't give them excess information. Don't give them TMI. Because it'll come back to bite you. So Vinn came out to say that, you know what, he was okay. I mean, everything was fine. When they were together, they tried to work things out with Sophia. And he also said that, it seemed as though the social media thing, was taking a toll on Sophia. People out here on these streets, they come out with all sorts of accusations, rumors, stories, and everything. And if you are not thick-skinned, you might actually get affected. And so there are things that, people are coming out to write on the comment sections, people who are talking about on the streets, and all these things. Sophia was actually, getting wind of them. And some of the things were not auguring well with her, And so she was not comfortable, being out here in the limelight. Because, Vinn is a content creator. He's a vlogger. He is somebody who is always in front of the cameras, and his life is sort of, public, kind of, sort of, not 100%, but guys, you understand what I'm saying? And so, being that you are somebody who does not like that kind of exposure, it can actually affect you in some way, in some sort. It can actually affect you, in some way, And so Vinn has said that, he feels like Sophia was not really supporting his mission. And he's talking about, you have to be in the same, you have to have the same mission. You have to have the same goals for you guys to be compatible, And he is also saying that there are things that he did that Sophia also did not feel comfortable with, just things in the relationship that, maybe a partner would not, would not be happy about and would not want to condone. And, so he says that the rest is private. But guys, I have seen people divided on this issue. And before I get to that, let me also add that, Vinn said that, Sophia actually reached out to him and said, you know what, I think we have tried. I think it is good to do what we have done. And we are human, but we are not compatible, you know. There is nothing more we can do. Let's not force it, you know. If we are not happy, we are not. Guys, I am not quoting Vinn verbatim, but I'm just speaking in the context of which he was saying. So guys, you know, while watching that video, I started to ask myself questions, you know, like, was this relationship really genuine? Was this relationship there so that, you know, he can show Lenny that, you know what, I can get any other white girl that I want, you know? Could it be it was just like, you know what, you know, you can walk away from me and I can actually just get one real quick, you know? And that being said, you know, talking about quick, did Vinn get into this relationship, you know, too quickly, you know, before healing from his previous relationship? Because, guys, I mean, we know that when you jump from one relationship to another, you know, before healing from the previous, it might actually affect, you know, your ability to give this particular relationship, you know, the current relationship, your all, you know, because your feelings are sort of not 100%, you know, disconnected from the previous, you know. I mean, matters of the heart. You cannot just say that, you know, you leave somebody today and tomorrow, you know, you feel totally nothing about them, you know. I mean, that's just what I think. I don't know what you all think. You can drop your opinions in the comment section, you know. And so I beg to ask this question. Do you guys think that, you know, this whole thing was just a charade? Were they really playing us? I mean, was this really a relationship? What's going on? You know, was Vinn flaunting Sophia so that, you know, to spite Lenny? You know, I feel like, you know, after watching Vinn video, I feel like, I mean, I'm questioning myself about this whole thing. I don't know what you all think, guys. That's just my opinion. Some people have also come out to say that, you know what, Vinn, you are the one who is actually on the wrong. You probably must have hurt this woman. What did you do, Vinn? Are you a womanizer? Did you cheat on her? What did you do to hurt this girl this time around? I don't know, guys. You know, we cannot just jump into conclusions because Vinn did not give us, you know, that much information. In fact, according to me, he says that, you know, their breakup was due to, you know, irreconcilable differences, you know, just a matter of incompatibility, you know, nothing to do with, you know, cheating, nothing to do with all this crazy stuff and accusations that I've already seen. People have started, you know, flying around the streets, guys. These streets never sleep, you know, the YouTube streets. I mean, they never sleep. So guys, what do you really think?
I just want to get over with it, you know, like once and for all. So at least when we open new book, we move, you know. So basically the thing is, like, why did I leave Uganda, you know? Like, this question has been asked so many times. Vinn, what happened? You mistreated Sophia. Vinn, why did you? And I understand, it's okay. Everyone has their opinion, you know. And yeah, so I'm just here to address few things. And of course, I'm gonna address things that I feel like I wanna address. I'm not gonna talk everything. I don't want. Everyone has their private life. I respect that, and I'm not here to blame anyone. Cause for me, I know everything that happens to me, it's my fault, you know. It's my accountability. I have to take accountability to everything that happens to me, because I'm not gonna be here blaming someone, because everyone has their life, you know. I have my life, so whatever happens to me, I take accountability of what happened to me, you know, and I have to know, okay, how am I gonna make this better? Yeah, so everything basically, it's not calling anyone out or anything. Maybe people will misunderstand this, but the fact that I just realized, you know, I want to be honest with myself and real to myself, and just be, you know, transparent. Whatever I say, you know, I say the truth, you know, no matter how it will hurt people, it's okay, it's my life. I know how I want my life to be. I'm not gonna let people dictate my life, you know. I take control of my life, so I live my life the way I want it to be. We stayed there. I was like, you know, helping her with things. I was supporting her with paying rent, you know, groceries. We were like, it was fine. Like, I was not there to stay with her for her to pay my bills, like the way people are saying, oh, Vin, you look for this sugar mommy. I don't look for sugar mommy. I pay for my own things, for sure. She said this as well for in a video back then. So we stayed together. We started life together, and yeah, I mean, we had so much things that we are aligned with, so much in common, I would say that. But also, I don't think we had the same goal, the same vision in life, and we were not really compatible. So we were trying to figure it out. It wasn't like really serious, but we tried to see how it goes. So I came, we talked about this, we had a very hard conversation. I'm not gonna disclose everything, guys. This is just, I'm just passing around just a bit, you know, to keep this simple and clean and done. So came to Kenya, still talking and stuff like that, and she has been having troubles with the social media things. She has been seeing comments, you know, she has been seeing videos, people saying all the nasty stuff, all the bad stuff about me, and all the comments, you know, about, it's a lot for her. She's not really social, okay, she's a social media person. She posts dance videos and stuff. She likes to dance. So at that point, it was like ish, you know, and it was like I'm forcing her to fit in my life, of which I was okay giving her space and not shooting with her, very okay. But I feel like it was taking a toll on her, and I respect her. I respect that. I really respect that. And her line of work with my line of work were not compatible. I didn't do anything wrong to Sophia. I didn't mistreat her. Just to be clear, everything was fine. So I came back. Few days we talked, and then one day she called me and she was like, oh, I feel like, you know, we have a lot, we are not really compatible, and you're a nice person, we have been trying our best, you know, this and that, you know, I have to work, she has to go outside Kampala, I have to do my things, and it was a lot. So we just had a mature conversation, and she decided to end things. So yeah, she broke up with me, and I accepted it, because at the end of the day, she knows what she wants for herself, and I want her to achieve. You know, sometimes you love someone to let them go, you know, to be the better version of themselves. It was painful for me, it's still painful, but at the end of the day, it was real, you know. We talked about it, it was real, even though we're still trying to adjust with it. But yeah, so yeah, she ended things, and the reason why, it's because there's a lot. The social media, it was a lot for her.
Well, some people are even coming out to say that you know, this was infatuation, this was never love, you know, this was just something, you know, a fling. What's your opinion on that? Let me read some of the comments that I have seen on Vinn's comment section. So this person says, Sophia didn't walk into the relationship with closed eyes. You know, I think this person is talking in regards to the people who are saying that Vinn is the one who has, you know, wronged Sophia. And so this person has come out to sort of defend Sophia. And the person goes on to say that she knew enough of Vinn's life just following his vlogs. She wanted a playboy, a toy in the bed, and Vinn needed shelter and a change. So basically, there was never any foundation, just a short fling, not thought through. No one is at fault. Just think Vinn must learn to think decisions through. Vinn creates his psycho scenarios himself. He is too quick, then he blames himself and ends up crying like a baby. Then the psychiatrist must heal his self-inflicted issues. Vin, only you can help yourself. Only you can change yourself. Wow. Another one tells Vin, take your time to heal first. Avoid jumping from a relationship to another while you still carry baggage from the old relationship. Give yourself time to heal. Focus on developing yourself. Get your own home, budget your money, maybe save, get a land for yourself, start building. Once you have your own strong foundation, then the right one will come. Live within your means and avoid peer pressure. I think that's very good advice if you ask me. Learn to be alone, somebody else says. You seem to always need someone to lean on. Please learn to be enough for yourself. I feel like that is also another very good advice. Some people in life, always have to have a partner for them to feel complete, for them to feel whole. But you have to feel whole, by yourself so that you can be able to be somebody who will be productive in a relationship. That's just what I believe. That's my opinion. So I totally agree with this person. Because if you always need somebody else to make you feel better, to make you feel like you're worthy in life, then I feel like you will always be jumping to a relationship to another, just to get that feeling. And, you will always you'll never feel like you are enough by yourself. And that can actually be very devastating in life. Well, if you ask me. So I agree with that person, and I feel like that's good advice. I don't know what you all think, guys. You also have your own opinions. You can drop them hot in the comments section. So somebody else says, free advice, grow up. Get to know yourself first. That wasn't love, but it was lust. Ooh. Just be honest with yourself. It will make life easier for you. I told you last time, but you didn't heed the advice. Now you know. Oh gosh. Well. I also think that Vin is still young, and he is trying to, he is still trying to find himself, learn himself. He is trying to, understand himself. And this is life, guys. People, some people, kiss many frogs before they get to their prince, And this same thing happens to men as well, just as much as it happens to women, You can have 2, 3 relationships before you get to the real person that you'll spend the rest of your life with. And men, the same thing. So I guess this is just another of Vince's relationship that hasn't worked out. So maybe I should say this at this particular time. Vin actually confirmed that him and Sophia have gone their separate ways due to sort of irreconcilable differences. They have decided they are not compatible. They had this mutual agreement to break up, and everybody just go their separate ways. And I feel like that's a mature thing to do. When you don't break up with grudges and all this drama around the breakup. I feel like that was a good thing for Vin to do. So let's look at 2 more messages, and see what people are saying. Let's see people's sentiments here. Life is about looking after yourself. Care about yourself and stand on your 2 feet. Being independent is a respect earned. Yeah. So this person also feels like Vin is that person who also always needs, to depend on somebody, to lean on someone, so that he can feel good about himself. Another one says, I don't think that this young man has healed from his marriage breakup. I pray that he's healed before any other relationship. All the best for you, Vin. That's okay and healthy for both of you, rather than force matters, another one says. If it's not meant to be, so be it. You both still young. You will find the right partners. Work hard and stay focused. Build yourself. Take your time and get established first. All the best to you both. I feel like most people were giving him, good advice, encouraging messages, because some of the times, guys, when such things happen, people come out to bash you. People just come out, with all these crazy accusations and start talking all negative. But I like it that, Vinn's audience is out here, advising him, just standing with him and, just not making him feel like it's the end of the world. So let us look at one more. This is the first video where you seemed to be talking straight, assuming that what you said was true, of course. Instead of talking in circles, I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Okay, I hope the last of the last now. Okay, I hope you take this opportunity to work on yourself, set up your own home, and build your foundation. You might consider why in your relationships people need to end the relationship while you are away. Wow. With you not expecting it. Just a thought. Well wishes to you both. Wow. So this person is talking about, in both of Vinn's relationships, these women ended the relationships while Vinn was away. Lenny, if you guys remember, left. And after getting to Germany, that is when she declared that, you know what, I call it quits. And for this one, Vinn had left to Kenya to attend a funeral, as he has said. And that is when, Sophia dropped the bombshell, while he was away. So all these things happen when Vinn is actually away. So this person is telling Vinn to give that a thought. And I don't know, what do you guys think? Is there a hidden meaning to that? Is it that people are afraid to break up with him, right in front of his face because he's going to break down and you might feel sorry for him? Because he doesn't look like the guy who would be violent. That's just according to me. So I feel like maybe they think he will become emotional and you might have to reconsider and, make the wrong choice and make the wrong decision. I don't know what you all think. Personally, I wish them all the best. People break up. This is life. If it's not working, it's not working. You can't force it. And so I pray that they find their soulmates. And like people have advised Vinn, I hope that he takes up this time to work on himself so that, he may be a more fruitful person in his next relationship. Guys, drop your thoughts, drop your opinions. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel in the comments section. So if you are here and are coming across this channel for the very first time, I just want to say thank you so very much. This is a reaction channel where we analyze, we criticize, and we react on videos that have been put out on the YouTube space. And if you have enjoyed today's video and if you like this kind of content, then quick click on the subscribe button and join this amazing, wonderful family. For those who are already joined, our recent subscribers, I want to say thank you so very much. And to my returning subscribers, you are the best of the best. Guys, let us meet in the next video. Bye bye.